Chelsea are on the lookout for a new manager again after Mauricio Pochettino left after 1 year in charge at Stamford Bridge. And with Todd Bowley on the lookout for another new manager in his short spell as owner, this video takes a look at the three leading contenders if rumours are to be believed, and a wildcard option that I selected for the next Chelsea manager as Football Manager 2024 tests the candidates. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G, and in this video we are going to look at the contenders for the vacant Chelsea job. We're going to take the three names being mentioned as the favourites for it, and we're going to throw a wild card in at the end too, just to see how he get on. And we're going to give each of the candidates 5 seasons at Chelsea, see can they make it through 5 seasons at Chelsea, which is not easy at this club, and how they get on. And then we'll see who Football Manager thinks would be the best contender to take the job in real life. So we're going to start off with the favourite, Kieran McKenna. He's been mentioned for a lot of jobs. He's just taken Ipswich back-to-back promotions from League 1 to the Premier League. He's been mentioned with the Brighton job, the Chelsea job, the Man United job. And yeah, we're going to see how he gets on at Chelsea. It's the 26th of May 2024. I've just holidayed on a season in the game. Chelsea have actually come 7th in this, just like real life. So he will have Europa League football, and he will have the squad that Pochettino has left behind. So will Todd Bowley give him the time, and will he be a success? Let's find out. So we are back 5 years later from Kieran McKenna being appointed Chelsea manager, and as you can see there, he has not made it through 5 seasons. So we're not for one from Chelsea managers making it 5 seasons. Carlo Ancelotti has taken charge again at Chelsea. Let's have a look at their manager, see how long Kieran got at Chelsea. There he is. The reason you'll see De Zerbi there is because I actually put him in first but changed it to McKenna, because De Zerbi is not one of the 3 names mentioned. So De Zerbi actually lasted 2 days as manager until I changed it. But anyway, Kieran McKenna is here. He lasted just short of 2 years at Chelsea before getting sacked. 2 days short of making it 2 years. So 2 seasons he got in charge, and he won 2 cups. He won the Emirates FA Cup and he won the Carabao Cup. So both in the same season. So he actually won 2 cups in the season he got sacked, which is a bit amazing, isn't it? So he wins 2 cups and then gets sacked. So that's a bit unlucky on Kieran McKenna. Where has he ended up since? He's at Brentford now as manager. Is that as far as he's gone? We'll have a look at his milestones. So no, he's a coach at Brentford. He went to Sunderland as a coach after getting sacked by Chelsea. So he won the FA Cup. Yeah, he won the Carabao Cup, went into the Northern Irish Hall of Fame, won the FA Cup, then was sacked because of poor league position. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Then he went to Sunderland as a coach, and now he's at Brentford as a coach. So let's take a look at Chelsea's seasons with McKenna in charge. He only had 2, so we'll go back to his first season. And here he is here. He actually finished 5th and got Champions League football in his first season. 68 points, 2 off a top 4 finish, but he got a Champions League spot. And in the second season, in which he won 2 cups, he finished 7th. So a 7th place finish was enough, just like Pochettino, for Todd Bowley to sack him. 60 points, so an 8 points drop that season. And let's just have a look and see how they got on in Europe in the 2 seasons he was in charge. No, that's the squad. There's the Chelsea squad at the moment if anyone is interested. We'll take a look at the Chelsea team and we'll take a season. How did they get on in Europe? In his first season, they got to the Europa League quarter-final, where Besiktas knocked them out in that quarter-final. And in his second season in charge in Champions League football, he got to the round of 16 where PSG defeated him. So a Europa League quarter-final and a round of 16 in the Champions League for Kieran McKenna. He lasted 2 seasons, he won 2 cups, he got sacked. So that's the first of the contenders up and running. It's Kieran McKenna there. So he didn't make it through 5 seasons, he didn't win the league. Next up, we'll see how Thomas Frank gets on. The second name in the running for the Chelsea job is of course Thomas Frank, so we're going to try him out. In real life, he is of course the current Brentford manager, got them promoted to the Premier League and has kept them there for 2 seasons. So we're going to see how he gets on at Chelsea. We're going to do the exact same as we did with Kieran McKenna back to May 2024. Pochettino's just been sacked. Frank is in charge. We're going to give him 5 seasons. See, can he get through 5 seasons first of all, and then can he beat McKenna's record of 2 cup wins in a season? So we are back a lot earlier than planned, only 1 season in, and Thomas Frank has been sacked as Chelsea manager. We go to managers here, we look, sacked after 1 year exactly by Todd Bowley. So we are not for 2 on managers making it to 5 seasons at Chelsea. We'll have a look and see how they got on, but Thomas Frank, very harshly I think to be sacked. He is wanted I think by a number of clubs. Are interested in him, but just only a year. And look at that, he didn't win it. And we'll have a look at where they finished in the league. Let's go to overview. We'll go to Premier League and see where they finished in Thomas Frank's one season in charge. It seems very harsh to sack him after one season. They finished 6th. So he got them into the Europa League. They finished 6th, 61 points, 6 points behind United in 5th, and 30 points behind City on top. So Frank sacked after a season. We'll take a look, just see how they got on in Europe. Where's Chelsea again? Now here we got Chelsea. I'll go to their schedule and see how they got on in Europe. We'll go back a season and we'll see they were in the Conference League, the Europa League, and they were knocked out in the quarter-final of it by Real Sociedad. They got to the FA Cup final where he lost to Brentford, his former club, 3-1, and Carabao Cup they were knocked out early on, it would seem. We're trying to get back to the Carabao Cup here. Can't see. EFL Cup, sorry, 3rd round there, 4th round EFL. Yeah, they were knocked out in the 4th round, was it? Back just quickly up. Yeah, we knocked out by Stoke in the 4th round. So yeah, a bit of a disastrous season, I guess, for Thomas Frank there. He sacked after a season. Just have a look to see what players he signed in that season, because he spent 46 million. He brought in Mateo Kovac back from Man City, Ruggi from Atlanta, and Babadi from PSV. Sold a number of players. They're all players. Conor Gallagher was sold to Arsenal for 13 million. No other big names went out. So yeah, Thomas Frank only lasting a year. So McKenna lasted 2 years and won 2 cups. Thomas Frank, 1 season, 1 6th place finish, and he sacked. So let's go to the 3rd name that's been mentioned for this Chelsea job. Up next in the Chelsea job is the 3rd contender for it, and the man who, if rumours are to be believed, is the favourite to take the Chelsea job. It is Enzo Maresca, the current Leicester City manager. He's just won the championship with Leicester City, former Man City coach alongside Pep Guardiola. He is rumoured to be the main man in Chelsea's hunt for a new manager, and that they are looking for permission to talk to him. So we're going to see how he gets on. Could we finally have a manager make it to 5 seasons, and will he be more for success than Kieran McKenna or Thomas Frank? A miracle has occurred here. Enzo Maresca has made it 5 seasons at Chelsea, so he's got through 5 seasons. Let's see how he's got on. We'll go to the manager history here and see, has he won much? And he has a few trophies, 5 cup wins in total. So he's won a Carabao Cup, a Europa League, a European South American Club Challenge, which I am not really sure what that is. Feyenoord won the most recent one, but yeah, he won that. He won a Super Cup and he won the FA Cup in the last season we simmed on. So yeah, he's done well. Let's take a look at his Premier League finishes. He must have done okay if he's hung around for 5 years. So in his 4th season, he finished 6th, which was enough for Thomas Frank to get sacked. Brentford finished ahead of them in 5th. Next season after that was another 6th place finish, just behind Newcastle. So okay. Slight increase in performance in the next season, up to 5th in the table. Still nothing close to winning a title. And then he got a 4th place finish on 70 points, 24 points behind Man City. So first top 4 finish there we've seen. And the season just gone by, a repeat of that, he finished 4th again, but well behind Man City, 22 points behind Man City. So yeah, that gap not closing, but he has hung around at Chelsea. He's made it 5 seasons, so he's the best option of the main 3 we have looked at so far. We'll just look at his transfer history to see if he spent much money. We'll go back to the 4th season he took charge. He spent 33.5 million. Season after that, 124 million. So yeah, big spend on that season. He then got 45 million to spend, and he spent it well. He got 90 million then. He only bought 2 players the next summer, but he spent 90 million, and he brought in Seawald here from RB Leipzig, the Austrian. Yeah, looks a pretty decent player. Yeah, we'll go back. And then in the last season he had been here, he just spent 138 million. And yeah, his biggest signing was Andre from Liverpool, Brazilian midfielder. So yeah, that's his biggest signing of the last season we simulated. So yeah, there we go. He has had a pretty good time at Chelsea. Won 5 cups, no league titles yet. So none of the 3 managers have managed to bring a league title to Chelsea. So I'm going to throw in a bit of a wild card, someone with a proven record of winning titles and a proven record of winning them at Chelsea. So here he is. My wild card pick is the special one, back at Chelsea for a 3rd time. Out of work since he left Roma, we brought him back to see, can he be the manager to to bring the Premier League title back to Stamford Bridge. So we are back one last time at Chelsea, 5 years on from Jose getting the job for a third time, and he's not here. Simone Inzaghi is in charge. And how did Jose get on? Well, not well. He was sacked after 183 days, sacked after winning only 7 games in his time there. 7 defeats, 5 draws. Yeah, it didn't work for Jose. Let's just have a quick look at the Premier League table for his season, because he was sacked midway through that season, I would say, and Chelsea ended up finishing 12th that season, so he was probably sacked when they were down battling for relegation. So yeah, Jose did not work out. Look at the manager that came in after him. It was De Zerbi actually came in after him and lasted 3 years, won a Europa League at Chelsea, but he also was sacked. And then Simone Inzaghi has only just joined the club a year ago now, and he has not won anything since. So yeah, Mourinho did not work out. So of all our managers we tried out, Kieran McKenna lasted 2 seasons, won a couple of cups. Thomas Frank only lasted a season and won nothing. And it was Enzo Maresca who lasted the best. He lasted all 5 seasons, won a couple of he won a Europa League, a couple of cups, had a couple of top 4 finishes. And then we had Jose, who didn't even make a season at Chelsea. So yeah, it looks like it would be Enzo would be the best choice for Chelsea. If you have any other suggestions of who you think should get the Chelsea job, drop them in the comments. And also, if there's any other clubs you would like to test out their managerial candidates for the summer, I'd be happy to do that. Let me know in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, please drop a like on it, and please hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel to grow and helps you to catch more videos like this. Until the next video on the channel, please take it easy.